the season we're currently in is fall, right? How do we know that it's fall?
I'm eating a bunny rabbit.
Julia, how do we know that the season is fall?
There can't be 4 people. Winter.
Okay, it's another season, but how do we know that we're in the season fall?
Winter. The trees come off of the leaves come off of the trees.
Okay, Marianne said the leaves come off of the trees. What's another thing?
Because it's fall.
Because it's fall. Viviana, what about you? How do we know that it's fall?
I'm going to draw these pictures of it.
To be here, let's listen to Paisley. Paisley, say it again so everyone can hear.
Because animals get cold at fall, and they have to go to the trees so they get toasty and warm.
Okay, so the animals use the trees, kind of like their house.
That's what me and Paisley are good.
Okay, we're going to look through this book. It's called When Autumn Comes. Okay, and I want you guys to look at the pictures and see what the people and the animals are doing in the pictures that tells us what fall is. Okay, let's look for some clues. Okay, I'll get you guys all turn to look really closely. All right, let's see this one. When summer ends and autumn comes, it's time to put on sweaters and long pants.
Yeah.
What are they doing, Viviana?
Walking.
They're walking. Let's look at their clothes. What do you notice about their clothes?
You got sweaters.
Uh-huh.
Because it's cool.
It's cold. We need to dress warmer, right? Okay. Oh, let's look. This one's about the animals. Yeah. Let's look at this one. Viviana and Julia. Birds flying south to warmer places. So they're going to find warmer weather. What about this picture? What do you guys notice in this picture? Darian, what do you notice in this picture? What are these people doing?
Baseball.
Are they playing sports?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at the trees. What do you notice about the trees?
Tree has got leaves.
They have leaves. What color are those leaves?
Orange and green.
Yeah.
And red.
Yeah.
And brown. We'll try to write the
That's
note.
another sign of fall, right, Viviana?
Okay.
Okay, let's look at this guy. What's he doing? He's painting his fence.
Fix the window.
It says, you think they're having a picnic? It says it's a time of preparation. What are they preparing for?
Halloween.
Halloween?
Well, you're not going outside.
What other things should they be preparing for?
They are the monkey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Monkey. Okay, let's keep looking. Oh, look at this one.
I want to see the monkey. Miss Smith, will you? How you say your name?
Hold on, we're looking at these pictures. Can you tell me what you
Miss
see in these
I
pictures?
see raking yard.
They're raking their yard.
Let's
see if we can find any more big animals.
That one don't work. So this one works.
Okay. You don't want to go outside with us later? Oh. What do we see here?
A squirrel.
A squirrel. What's a squirrel doing? They're eating some nuts. What do you see in that picture?
A shadow.
Hold on, let's listen to Darian. Darian wants to share.
That's a big shadow.
A big shadow. Ooh. What do we see in here?
Moss.
Moss. Is that like what we see in the trees here?
Yeah. We see moss outside.
Look at the boy in this picture.
That's how my brother is.
Yeah. You see his breath? That means that it's cold outside. You feel your breath. Okay, so what we're getting ready to do is we looked in pictures to see different clues to tell us what it was like fall, okay? Hold on, Julia, we'll get to that in a minute, okay? So we looked at the pictures and we found the different animals. Darian, he drew a picture for us. What did your picture show? Can you share your picture with us?
Where is it?
I think it's in your hand. A tree frog. Hold on, Paisley. Come back here. Okay, hold on. He found a tree frog. Okay, so where does that frog live?
On the top of the tree.
On top of the trees? Okay. He does. When we're getting ready to go outside, okay, and we're gonna look.
Us?
Yes, our group right here. Hold on, just wait, Rosanna. We are going to look and observe some animals. We're going to see if we can find some animals and see what they're doing and how they're behaving in this season fall. Okay?
Do you have no animals
Sure.
outside?
Put it right here for now. Okay. So, what's some ways that we can record our observations?
Okay, and then
How could we do that, Darian? How could we record our observations?
Where's my picture?
Well, look, I have these clipboards. We have some pencils and paper. You think we could write down what we see out there?
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't have any. I have a seat. Okay, we'll type before we go out.
Put this on your
Okay.
clipboard.
Here, I'm going to give you each a clipboard. Clipboard. Darian, do you want to come with us?
It's like with a name on their
Do
back.
you want to come with us?
I got a
Okay, need to have a seat.
I got it. I don't need no pencil because I got a marker.
Okay, so we're each going to take our clipboards. Are we listening to Vienna? We're going to take our clipboards outside, okay? And we're going to use these. Here you go, Paisley.
I got a marker. I'm a marker.
How are we going to use these clipboards?
You're going to use it like this.
What were we going to do with them?
We're going to write something going tree.
Okay, we're going to talk about the animals.
Yeah.
We're going to look for the animals.
I know what
Pencils do come from the trees, that's right. Okay, so we're gonna look outside to see how the animals are behaving. Okay, and what they're gonna be doing. Are we ready to do that? Okay, now, Mrs. Rivera, Viviana, and Paisley are listening. Come back over here and have a seat. Paisley, can you come back over to the table, please? What do you need? Okay, we're gonna. Okay, we will get some markers here in a minute. But first I need to go over the rules for how we behave when we're outside, okay? We're going to go in the courtyard, okay? We're going to walk slowly, and we're going to use our senses. Does anyone remember what their senses are? How you can look, you can smell. You think you might see a monkey? You can touch, and you can listen. Okay, we're going to use all those to listen and see how the animals are behaving. And then we can use our clipboards. We're going to use our clipboards to write those things down, or you can draw pictures, okay? Now, Mrs. Rivera said that we can use her iPad. How do you think we can use the iPad when we're outside?
We can take a picture.
Did you girls hear that?
Yeah.
We can use the iPad to take pictures if we see animals. Does that sound like a good idea? Okay, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you guys can have a seat on the picnic tables, or you guys can walk around.
I see a hole in that tree.
Yeah?
I see a
take a picture of it?
And I can't even say it.
Would you like to take a picture?
I hope there's a bird.
Paisley, would you like to take a picture with the iPad?
I'm trying to sound like a bird.
Oh, you are?
Yes. Jimmy, you right here. Jimmy, sit on.
Yeah. Okay.
And I guess there's a bird in here. Let's go right it up there. My marker. My marker. I wonder what in there. You gotta look at Maybe
you need to be careful, though.
maybe you want to take a
Would you like to take a picture with the iPad? Here.
Oh,
Be
I
very
found
careful, okay?
something.
You know how to do this?
And it had a big giant tail. I need to ride. Squirrel made a bird. I found a big bird in that.
What do you think that hole could be for?
Oh, yeah. Every day. And there's a big squirrel. Every day. And there's going to be a squirrel right there. And foxes come out there.
Ooh, you think a fox could live there?
Yeah. I think there was a... Oh, I found I put circle. I made a squirrel. I made a squirrel.
Macy?
Yeah. He found a stick. What? It came out from a tree. He found a stick. It came off of a tree.
How do you think it came off the tree?
Fell down.
Fell down?
Yeah.
Vivian, is there anything that you found?
Yes.
Where? You want to show me? Maybe we can take a picture?
There's actually nothing. There's nothing in that hole. Except that's a tree with a hole with no animal.
Who lives there? Who? A bird? That's a good idea. Should we go take a picture of it? Okay. Would you like to use the iPad? You found a bird?
Again.
Again? Okay, here, I'll hold your clipboard.
A red bird. Where?
What's the matter, Julia? What's the matter? Come here. What's wrong? Do you need help with your clipboard? Okay. Did you get it? Let's see. Alright. Julia, is there something that you found that you'd like to take a picture of? What? Or Viviana, you can draw a picture of that. Another one came off the tree?
I want to
You do?
the window.
What do you think about this?
I can't put the top on the marker.
Let me see. Where does the top at?
Clipboard.
Okay, well, we'll go get it. Let's go get it real quick. What do you think about this hole? What do you think could live in there? Oops, you gotta hold it and then and press the camera button right there.
I want to see.
Can you see it?
No,
Okay, cool.
nothing. There's
Well, when we get back in the classroom, we're going to look at all the pictures we took, okay?
We gotta look a little closer to find out what we want to know.
That's right. Great, Julia, you want to go back and get your clipboard so we can have that to write stuff down with? Let's see if you're
That's a tree house.
Well, be careful. Darian, we don't want to do that, okay?
There's a tree house.
Where?
Where? There's that tree house. Where? There's that tree house. There's a tree house. No, it's thing.
Oh, be careful, Paisley. We don't want to shake it.
You can climb up this tree.
Let's look up really high in the trees. Do we see anything really high in the trees?
I'm a big yes.
Do we see any animals that are up there?
Oh, we can do a little circle.
Where?
I found another hole.
You found another one?
Over here. Over here. Hey, where's my marker?
Did you drop it?
Here. It's right here.
We'll look for it on the way back.
Hey, look at the big one. Look, big one. Ooh, ooh. Oh my. What is big one over here?
What do you think lives in there?
Oh my God. You can take the box and look at it.
Okay. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter.
What is this? What is this?
Okay, be very careful, okay?
I found another hole. Hey, there's dirt in that hole.
There is.
Come on, you winner, fox.
You think a fox lives in there?
Yeah. Come on, little birdie. I think a birdie lives in there. I have no marker. I can't find it.
Okay, we'll go look for it, okay? Do we think we have enough information? Do you think we have enough that we can come back, go back in the room and discuss it? We have to keep looking?
Yeah.
Let's look around some more. Oh, let's maybe go over here. Let's go look over here.
Light. I found another one.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a lot of papers. I'm gonna take this home. I got 2 papers.
Remember to use your clipboards. You can use your clipboards to draw pictures of what you're seeing, your observations.
Can we lose this paper?
Yes, that's why I put them on there. So that in case you use one, you could use another one. Hey, let's go look over here.
I
You want to
found
look over?
something.
Ooh.
Ooh, sticks. Ooh.
How do you think the animals could use the sticks? How could the animals use the sticks?
With their mouth.
With their mouth, what would they do?
With the claws.
With their claws? But why would they need sticks?
Cause they have to eat sticks.
You think they eat sticks? What kind of animals would eat sticks?
Oh, I know.
What, Viviana?
My mama watched videos on her phone.
What?
They only eat
What kind of animals would eat sticks?
Come on. Wait.
Birds? Birds?
Come on, baby.
They would eat plants? Is that what you're saying? Okay, they might eat plants instead of sticks? How else would they maybe use sticks? Think about birds. How would birds use sticks?
He get it with her wings.
Okay, but then what would they do? What would they do with them?
Pelting.
What?
Pelting.
Build things? What kind of things would they build?
Pelting. They get pelted in the tree.
What would they build way up in the tree? What would they build way up in the trees? With their mouth? They would use their mouth? Julia, what would the birds use the sticks way up in the trees for? What would they build?
Build blocks.
They would build blocks? Paisley, what would they build way up in the trees?
A nest.
A nest. They put all those sticks together and make a nest. Let's look up high, see if we can find any bird nests. Miriam, Paisley, let's look up high and see if we can find any bird nests. No, Paisley, we're going to Okay, do we feel like we got enough information?
This is going to be my house.
Are we ready to go back in? Darian, let's head back in, okay?
I need to find some more animals.
More animals?
I don't reach it.
Well, how about while we're walking back to the classroom, we can look and see if we see any. Look way up high. There might be some birds flying. Maybe look up high.
Hey, look what I found.
What did you find?
Up there. Not true.
What is it?
Stem.
A stem.
Yeah. That's a stem from an over the apple.
Ready to go back up? Darian's going to draw his observation real quick.
And